One of the biggest benefits of getting a live stream is that you get to engage with your audience. But how do you get people to actually show up and do things for your live stream so that you can have that engagement and build that thriving community that you're looking for? So in this video, I'm going to break down for you how to create a more engaging live stream so that you can just crush it with your live streaming goals. Hi, my name is Desiree, and if you're looking to grow your business with better social media and content marketing, take action now. Hit that subscribe button and the bell below. Now, the secret to anything that you're doing when it comes to live streaming is going to come down into having the right tool to be managing all this for you, which is why this video is brought to you by StreamYard. StreamYard is your go-to all-in-one studio for everything to make your live streaming needs accomplished. You can multicast to different networks, you can create really great overlays and graphics. It's very easy to use, you don't require a lot of upload speed or download speed, and of course you can do it from your mobile device anywhere that you are. Try StreamYard for free with the link I have for you down in the description below to get on the path for a successful live streaming and of course accomplish all of your hopes and dreams for your live stream. Alright, let's dive into these different things that are going to help make sure that your live streaming game is going to be on point. Now, before you even start live stream, before you even hit that go button, you want to make sure that you have everything in place to make sure that your live stream has the most chance for success. That you have really good view for your webcam, that you have really good internet, that you have good lighting, that you have good sound. To know all of the things that you need to have in place in order to hit that live button with success, I have a worksheet that you actually get. It's a checklist that you can get, where I have the link down in the description for you as well. In that checklist, it'll break down everything you want to make sure that you grab and do before you even dive into your live stream. That checklist is going to go over things like lighting, sound, run of show, and so forth, so that way you can have success. So definitely consider checking that out as well. Now when you talk about promoting our live stream, now it's important to make sure that you're just going live for the sake of going live. Like, you want to have a warm up and a lead into it. You're going to be able to schedule your live stream up to a week before they go live and no longer than that. Facebook does not let you do anything more than 7 days in advance, and YouTube is just going to want you to do that as well because you don't want to like interfere with all this other stuff. So schedule your live stream ahead of time and make sure you have everything very clearly spread out. You want to have your title, you want to have your description, you want to have a good thumbnail, and you want to know what time you're going to be there. A lot of people will ask, can I promote, like can I boost, like put money behind my live stream? And the answer is no. You cannot boost or promote a live stream, and largely because that content hasn't been created yet. In order for Facebook or Instagram or YouTube advertising to work, they have to know what the content is going to be. Well, you haven't gone live yet, so you don't know what you're going to say or do yet. Therefore, they cannot approve any kind of boosted post because of their terms and conditions. However, what you can do is create a Facebook event that will promote your live stream. You can boost that. You can also do posts on your Facebook and boost those as well, or do them on Instagram or wherever else you are using. Whatever your means are for promoting, by having that scheduled link to share, it's going to make it easier for you to promote your live stream and get more people to attend. So now we're going to dive in what you want to do during your live stream to make sure that it flows well and that it's engaging well. First things first, don't go right out the gate with like what you're going to say. Like, don't just like, hey guys, let's dive into this, because you're not giving any time for your audience to join in. It takes a second for those notifications to come through for Facebook and YouTube, so give it a little bit of a padding. Like a 3-minute timer might be a really great lead in for you. So by having a countdown timer, it gives time for all of the notifications to happen, for people to join in on you so that you know what's going on, and they can kind of get all like set and cozy and ready to consume your live stream that you have created. If you just dive into it, you're gonna hurt yourself. Now, for those of you that record for the replay, remember, in Facebook and in YouTube, you can edit out those beginning and end parts that maybe you don't want to have for your record that you use again and again and again. So don't worry about that timer staying there forever. You just want to make sure you have it leading into the live stream. The next thing that you can do for your live stream to make it more engaging is start with a little bit of banter and fun. Like, have a reason leading into what your main topic is. So let's say you're doing a whole video about, the latest in the insurance business, like 10 things you need to know about what's changing in insurance. Maybe you can have a little banter about like humor, funny things, things that are happening at your agency or whatever it may be leading into that. One of the bonus tips I want to give to you is it's really great to have a co-host. Even if it's just a guest that comes in on a regular basis to help you, it's really helpful to have like someone to like bounce things off of and have conversations with. Trying to do a live stream by yourself can be really hard. I know I do it on a regular basis with the Women of YouTube group, and a lot of it's because I'm teaching people how to to do things, and I'm relying on the comments to get the back and forth to happen. But when I have a guest on, it just goes so much better, and it's just so much more fun and fluid. It's very much more conversational versus me commenting on comments. So consider having a guest to like have as a banter for you, and have that lead in and that warm up into your main topic. Next, you want to tell your audience how to engage with you. Some really good ideas are going to be things like, if you're new to here, comment #new, and that way people that are new to the stream and they're watching for the first time, like you can know who they are, so you can give them a shout out like, hey, Bobby, Joe, thank you so much for joining us on the live stream today. I really appreciate it. Oh, Sally, I see that you're here too. I'm so glad you're joining for the first time. Or maybe you ask specific questions like, hey, what are your big questions that you have about insurance? What are some big changes that you see on the horizon? What are some things that you hate about having car insurance? Like whatever those may be, like have a good question to ask people to get them to comment. When you can tell your audience what to do, it gives them a reason to engage besides just passively watching what you have. Because if they're passively watching, they're more likely to click away. One of the things that holds people's attention on all video, whether it's live streaming or edited video like this, is having the right transitions. When you have the right transitions and graphics on screen, it holds attention. Whenever you watch my videos, you're going to see like these jump cuts where you jump in on my face or you jump out. I'll have text that comes on the screen. I'll even have like a full like situation happen. And of course, there's always some fun humor that my editor puts in, like through GIFs and fun things that he finds.
And today I'm here to talk to you about how I convince people that I'm funny.
Now you can do this with your live stream as well. You can add in graphics and overlays. You can have transitions in between, like when your speaker's coming on, or when you're going to ask a specific question, or maybe you have different features. That's why the run of show is really helpful. It's going to give you those beats of when you can do things. And by adding in the transitions, it allows for that visual and mental break and transition into the next thing that you're talking about. And what's really cool when you're using a tool like StreamYard is you can have the visual breaks by just rearranging the layout of the speakers. Like maybe you have like the speaker that's talking as the big square that's on there, and then like the other ones are small. Or maybe all of you are the same size on the screen. Or maybe you even just like do a full screen situation where you're showing how to do something with a screen share. By having those visual breaks, it's really going to hold people's attention and keep them watching for longer. And you can do that with your live streams with a tool like StreamYard, because then you can add all those extra things. There's something more special too, that when you're talking to your guests, when you're asking questions, or when you're saying things, when you're in the meat of it, when people say things in the comments, you definitely want to bring them up on screen and give that person some love and attention. Like let's say we're having a conversation and I say something really brilliant like, start, suck it better. It's the best way to do anything that you're doing in business, and someone's like, oh my gosh, I love that, or oh, this is such a great tip. Like you can pull that onto screen and say, oh my gosh, Susie, you're so right, it's really great. Oh yeah, Mary Ju, that's really good too. Like however it's going to be, bringing the attention and showing love for people that are watching is again going to hold them longer. Again, that's the beauty of live streaming, is getting your audience involved. Now, once you are done with your live stream, there's still a little bit of things that you can do to draw attention to your live stream. First things first is Facebook has the watch party. Watch parties are a great way for you to reshare your content, often share it with your personal audience, or even with other people sharing it as well. Like, oh my gosh, I really love this live stream. I'm gonna go do a watch party for it and get my audience watching it too. Once you're done with your live stream, you know what's happened and what's going on, you can chop it up into digestible chunks. This is called repurposing. You can repurpose your content into other things. So while I might have like a 45-minute to hour-long live stream, I can take a section, like a specific question and answer part, and turn that into a clip that I share on my YouTube channel or on my social media other ways. So let's say someone asks a question like, what is the one thing I need to know that's most important for my insurance changes in 2021? And then the answer to that, and that could be the clip, and then that's the title of the video. This allows you to get more use out of your videos, working smart, not hard. There's no point in reinventing the wheel. Turn it into more digestible chunks of content. That way people can consume it more and you can get more traffic for different social medias. Now, if you're looking to do more with live streaming, specifically around StreamYard, I have a whole playlist for you right here of all kinds of tips and tricks and things that you can do. And of course, watch this video right here because YouTube thinks that you're really gonna like it. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Part of the conversation, not just like what am I trying to say? Use what you have and turn it into smaller, more digestible chunks of chocolate.